guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my 36-week bump date, and I honestly didn't think that we were going to make it this far, but I'm really glad that we did, because the longer that she stays in there, the healthier that she's going to be. If she's born this week, she would still be technically a preemie, but we are getting closer and closer to where we want to be. So hopefully she can make it to 37 weeks. 39 would be ideal because that's technically full term. But I feel better with each day, with each week that we make it to. I feel a little bit better. So hopefully we do have another bump date, but this might be the last one. This week, McKinley is 18.66 inches long and almost 6 pounds. Your baby weighs about 6 pounds and will gain approximately 1/2 of a pound per week from now until birth. The protective fat layer will make up about 15% of her weight at birth. Even though her gums have ridges that look like little teeth, the real ones won't make their appearance until about 4 or 5 months after birth. Her cheeks are developing fat. The cheek muscles are also developing, creating that lovely chubby appearance. There isn't much room to move around anymore, although you will still be feeling regular movements. So that is her development this week. She's pretty much just still putting on fat and just doing a little bit of finishing up, but we definitely want her to get as much time in the oven as she can. She can keep cooking. My symptoms have been pretty crazy this past week. I've been feeling all of my old symptoms and a bunch of new ones. I've been feeling like I can't breathe, like I'm suffocating all the time. There's just so much weight. There's so much pressure down in my lower stomach, and even further down, it's just always constantly pressure. And really the only thing that helps alleviate that pressure is going for a walk, getting up, doing something. But then I am so exhausted. None of my energy from last week carried over at all. I am so exhausted. I'm like first trimester exhausted, maybe even more. I can't keep my eyes open. So it's constantly a battle between, should I be really uncomfortable while laying down or sitting down or taking a nap? Or should I just be really tired and go for a walk and have no pressure? Well, less pressure. So it's just been really frustrating in that sense that I'm just to that point where there's no getting comfortable, there's no hope. Why even try? Usually a nap wins. Another thing that I've been experiencing is crazy hormones and emotions. I have not really felt this my entire pregnancy. Lots of people feel it in like the first trimester, but I didn't really get that. But I am just so hormonal and emotional this week. It has been crazy. I have cried more times in the past week than I have in the past 9 months. And I feel really bad for Brandon because he has to deal with it, but yeah, I've just been so hormonal and emotional. I've still been feeling a lot of my Braxton Hicks, and actually a new thing that I've been experiencing this week is prodromal labor. It's basically where you have pretty much real contractions, real labor, but it starts and stops. And it's usually at the same time every day, but it's just not fun because now I'm having Braxton Hicks like all throughout the day, and then every night at pretty much midnight on the dot, I have like 2 hours, an hour and a half hour of prodromal labor. And it's really frustrating. It's not been fun. So basically all day and all night I'm experiencing some form of contractions, whether they be real prodromal labor or Braxton Hicks. So that has really been getting frustrating, and I've been having a lot of false alarms and everything. I've been having a lot of pre-labor signs. I think that I told you guys last week that I lost my mucus plug, and I've just been feeling a lot of those symptoms, and I'm still feeling those. But those are all of the symptoms that I can remember right now. That's another one. Pregnancy brain. I had not experienced it until this past week, and Brandon has been making fun of me so much because I can't even remember to do anything. I cannot remember anything. So pregnancy brain has definitely been one of my symptoms this week. So I'm sure that I'm forgetting some symptoms because of that, but what can you do? My cravings. I have been craving some different things this week. I was craving candy last week, and now I can't even look at candy. It tastes so fake to me, which is weird because I've always been obsessed with candy, but it tastes so plasticky and fake to me. I really want like real fruit flavors like raspberries and just all of that. I've still been craving unripe bananas, and I think that that's about it. Pretty much just all fruit. Sleeping. I have not been sleeping at all. I've been having nightmares, and then of course I have all of my symptoms at night. and I can't get comfortable and everything. So yeah, sleeping is still non-existent, and at least I'm getting practice for afterwards, I guess. Movement. There has been so much movement this past week. I just can really start to feel her because she's getting really big, especially for my little body. I can just feel every movement. She gets the hiccups so many times a day, and she's always constantly moving a lot. We've also been able to start feeling her feet outside of the belly this past week. I've been feeling it for a while, but I kind of just didn't really know what it was, but we definitely discovered that it was her feet. And actually Brandon, he kind of like tickled her feet and she would move them back and pull them in, and so we are officially feeling her body parts, like her little feet. I can feel one right now outside of my belly, and a lot of times it hurts. It's starting to really hurt sometimes when she's just kicking away and it's just too much. I feel like she's trying to break out of my stomach. Most of the time it's been really, really sweet and really fun, and I've really loved to feel all of it, but sometimes it just hurts. Doctor's appointments. I have not gone to a doctor's appointment, but I do have one on this Friday. It will be at our new hospital in Billings, and we'll be able to ask any questions that we have about the hospital. And I will hopefully be getting checked. I should be getting checked again to see if I have progressed, because last time I was at a centimeter. So we'll see if I have progressed any in that way or anything like that. And we will get more information about how close I could be or anything like that. So if we make it to that appointment, which I think that we will, it's in a few days on Friday. My stats. So far I have gained, I think, about 18 pounds in my pregnancy. So I have no idea what I'm going to end up gaining total. It probably depends how much longer I'm going to be pregnant. If she does go past her due date, technically it could be another 5 weeks, or it could be tonight. So I have no idea, but so far I have gained 18 pounds, and I will show you my belly now. That is it for this week's bump date. I keep wondering if this is going to be the last bump date, but I guess we'll have to see. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!